And welcome everybody back here to the Brevard Sports Network here on Super Bowl Saturday here from DC Roofing Stadium at Palm Bay High School. I'm Jackson Robb. Alongside me once again here for 9U is Caleb Brown. And Caleb, we just saw a great one going to overtime in which Vero Beach won the 8U championship 6-0, and Vero Beach is back again here in 9U facing off against our very own West Melbourne.
You know, and we just heard over the PA announcements, Vero Beach, this 9U Vero Beach squad, is the reigning 8U champions from last year. So they've made it back to a Super Bowl, and, you know, I'm ready for this matchup.
Yeah, this one's set to be a good one. It's Vero Beach, or West Melbourne, taking the field here. As I was saying, Vero Beach just wins one of their Super Bowls, trying to go back-to-back. Got to say, Vero Beach looking a lot like the Kansas City Chiefs with these jerseys.
Old school Chiefs, too.
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I'm not going to. It's a pretty uniform as a broadcaster. There's a light background and dark numbers, so I will always take that.
They both have that.
Yeah.
White on with the blue numbers for West Melbourne. With white on gray for Vero. It's red on yellow on red. And we'll get set to go here for our next Super Bowl of the day. 6U went to the Cocoa Tigers. 8U went to the Vero Beach Indians. And now we're back for 9U with Vero Beach and West Melbourne.
I
have a kickoff here.
I had a talk with Billy Palmer last night because his uniforms for the Super Bowl, they're all camo. The numbers even blended into camo with. I'm like, Billy, you knew we were coming to broadcast. You're a fellow broadcaster. Why would you design jerseys that are that complicated? He goes, good luck. Thanks, Billy.
And here in 9U, we get the kickoff here, and Vero Beach will kick it away to West Melbourne to start. Let's get set here in 9U. Vero set to kick off from their own 40. The defending Super Bowl champs from 8U last year here, now up in 9U, trying to do it all again, is Vero Beach. Vero, yes, going pretty far in the national tournament, trying to go back here with a win and another Super Bowl. And winner gets a ticket to the national tournament. And the kick is off there. Short, bouncing, rolling, and out of bounds. It's going to be a kick out of bounds, so that's going to set West Melbourne up with a good field position to start. The West Melbourne Mustangs will take over here. And we'll see if they take over or let them re-kick it. And they're going to take it. No re-kick here. It'll be first down and 10. West Melbourne at their own 35 here to start our 9U action. Thank you to the BrevardBulls Basketball Organization for sponsoring, along with Orange Pest Control. We'll tell you more about them throughout the game and throughout the day. Well, West Melbourne's ready to run the play. The officials are not. You got the down marker out there as the 12th man on the defense.
Hey, get in there. Get in there, Zebras. Let's go.
And I think they're going to march him off here for the kick out of bounds now to the 45. So they give him 10 more.
I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I thought illegal procedure.
First down and 10, West Melbourne at their own 45.
Oh, that barbecue's smelling good from the vendors that are outside.
And here we go, first down and 10. West Melbourne, handoff right up the middle, number 10. Quick sprinting, trying to get outside. He'll spin back inside. And that's a quick hitting gain of 5 yards there by Elijah Williams to start the game off. And it's going to be second down and 5, West Melbourne. Or second and 5, West Melbourne at the 50-yard line already here Good field position. West Melbourne making use of it here.
These are the West Melbourne Mustangs. Now, like with West Melbourne? Okay, good.
As they're going to try and run it, bouncing it outside, first down, and more there by West Melbourne. Number 4 makes it happen. Jaden O'Connor kept his feet moving there through the contact and keeps it going, first down.
Now, see, with like what the organization of West Melbourne, each age division, each age division has its own mascot.
First down and 10. West Melbourne at the VERO 43.
There's
timeout. Vero Beach here with 8:51 to go in the first quarter, ahead of a first down for West Melbourne. And now we'll tell you more about the Brevard Bulls, as it sponsored all the broadcasts in the Brevard Sports Network. With the football season ending, if you want to play AAU basketball, make the Brevard Bulls your home for 2023 and beyond. As you can contact him, you can contact President Director Stephen Hughes at 321-848-4192, or you can email him at brevardbulls2@gmail.com, or you can talk to their Vice President, Big Steve Hughes, at 321-446-2556, or email him at brevardbulls@gmail.com.
information is also at the bottom of your screen here. We'll see for how long. But an absolute great day for football. The sun has gone behind the clouds, and there's a nice breeze rolling through. Great day for football.
Absolutely. First down and 10, West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 43. It's going to be a keeper trying to bounce outside, cutting back inside. Vero Beach is on it. When he cut back inside, the run by Amir Nelly. And it's going to bring up second down and 8 here for West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 41. Second and 8, handoff. He gets uprooted there after a short gain on the run there by Jaden O'Connor. Brought down by number 13, Cordell Baker.
As always, folks, let us know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, player shout-outs, and we'll get them right over the air.
Third down handoff. Trying to carry some defenders again, but Vero Beach is on him. And brought down by Jontavius Gaines Jr. on the run by Jaden O'Connor. And it's fourth down for West Melbourne in Vero Beach territory. And we'll see if they have a decision to make here with 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Fourth down and 5. No huddle. They're going for it. Here comes West Melbourne. Fourth down at the Vero Beach 37. On the opening drive, West Melbourne fakes the handoff, turns back, cuts inside, and they're going to pick up the first down and more. Cuts back inside the 20, down to about the 16. What a run there by Amir Nelly for the West Melbourne first down as he reversed field and kept it moving.
Amir Nelly with an absolute, you want to talk about coming up with a clutch play on fourth down, that was it right there.
First down and 10 now inside the Brevard Bulls red zone for West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 16. Switching up here in the wishbone. Nelly under center after the big run on fourth. Toss It's caught, trying to get that corner, but he's going to get hit hard and brought down by number 13, Cordell Baker.
We only have 3. I just realized we only have 3 numbers for Vero Beach. We have 3 numbers. We have number 13, Cordell Baker, number 28, Elijah Brown, and number 50, John Tavius Gaines.
That's what the PA announcer just said. I need a roster.
Well, we printed this from the ACYAA.
Running right up the middle on the handoff, cutting through inside the 5, and in for the West Melbourne touchdown. Number 4, Jaden O'Connor on the opening drive of the game, and he takes it 11 yards all the way up the middle for the West Melbourne Mustangs touchdown on the opening drive. As the Mustangs set the tone with a touchdown, Jaden O'Connor.
The West Melbourne Mustangs doing what West Melbourne is accustomed to doing. Wishbone, I formation, power football. Oh, and they do got some speed down there, too.
You could see that one there. O'Connor right up the middle for the touchdown. And they're going to go for 1 here. Under center, they're just going to push it up the middle, and they're not going to get in. Vero Beach pulls them back, and no good on the 1-point conversion. But with 5:36 to go in the first quarter, our score, West Melbourne 6, Vero Beach 0.
Coach Stephen Hughes, if you are, I see it looks like you tuned into the broadcast. Come on up and come on up to the booth, and we'll get you on so you can talk about the Brevard Bulls, and we can thank you personally for stepping up and sponsoring today's broadcasts. I saw, what do you know? We also got Martell Stevens in on the broadcast. Talk about some spaces. Martell, it's always good to see you hop on a broadcast. We've had some good youth football so far today. Hopefully, if Stephen Hughes heard me, he'll make his way up to the booth so he can talk about a variety of things. As the DJ up here has been pretty good today.
Yeah.
Mix a little of old school, new school in the playlist.
West Melbourne to kick off, number 32 again. Amir Nelly. Remember, they got pushed to 4th down. Nelly made the play, and that set up the O'Connor touchdown run in the opening drive. He's going to go with a little onside kick. It's still out, and I think West Melbourne ended up falling on it, number 0. And it's going to be 1st down and 10, Vero Beach. And I think you're happy you get that one, as it nearly, fell on the ground, and West Melbourne was ready.
So, seeing an onside kick here, youth football, West Melbourne, brings me to a story. The last time Alan and I were sitting up here in a press box, it was, I think, 12 or 14U. The coach, every kick was an onside kick. They never punted. They always went for, and so we go into I'll tell more of the story at later.
1st down and 10. Vero Beach takes over with good field position at their own 48-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Number 13 under center, hands off up the middle. Good run here, trying to keep it moving. Number 16 will fall forward, and I think that's going to be a Vero 1st down to start this one. Don't know who number 16 is, unfortunately, but it's a good run nonetheless.
I'll wait till they huddle up, but they don't huddle up.
1st down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 42. Do know who the quarterback is? That's Cordell Baker, number 13.
Alan King is in Tallahassee watching Carter King, number 88 for West Melbourne.
And we run right up the middle here. West Melbourne pushes back. And we'll see where that ends up getting marked, but it wasn't a big gain. Second down coming up here for Vero Beach.
So we're sitting up here, and we go to halftime. And, of course, as during halftime, one of the conversations us broadcasters usually have is, trying to understand what coaches are doing. Well, we hear, what the expletive with a capital F. You know which one it is. And we're going on and berating the West Melbourne coach. All of a sudden, we kind of look back at the stream, and someone's like, hot mic, hot mic. I thought I muted it.
Run right at the middle here by Vero Beach on second down. And West Melbourne gets to the football, and that's going to bring up third down. And make something happen here, possibly on their opening drive as well, trailing 6-0 early.
Well, they're getting their new play, and so then the next day, we get a text from the West Melbourne head coach. And so we're like, oh, geez, we messed up bad. We messed up bad. The head coach finds it hysterical. And once he explained why he did what he did, it made sense.
Flag down, a big run. First down and more. There goes Vero Beach all the way in for the touchdown. Cordell Baker. But there is a flag on the play, and if it's on West Melbourne, that's still a touchdown. So hold on. Illegal shift on Vero Beach, so the touchdown will not stand there. And West Melbourne will still have the lead, as that's going to bring up a third down and 9 now for Vero at the West Melbourne 41.
And usually an illegal shift in youth means someone didn't get set properly.
Yeah. It's going to be third down and 9 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 41. 3:20 to go in the first quarter here in 9U Super Bowl.
It's going to be third and 8.
And they're going to run it, Cordell Baker. Baker trying to cut back across the field. He's got the speed. Baker down the sideline. First down here for Vero Beach. Cordell Baker on the run for the first down. Brought down by Amir Nelly for West Melbourne. First down and 10. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 30, as both teams here on their opening drives looking good offensively. Vero trying to respond to West Melbourne's touchdown with one of their own here with 3:12 to go in the first quarter. First down and 10 at the West Melbourne 30 here for Vero Beach.
And it's going to be first and 10. Ball sitting at the 30-yard line.
First down and 10, Vero handoff up the middle, number 7. Number 7 cuts back upfield. First down and more for Vero Beach inside the orange pest control red zone. It's going to be a first down and 10 for Vero Beach by number 7. As the Florida State war chant rings through DC Roofing Stadium once again. And it's going to be first down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 19-yard line as they try and respond with a touchdown of their own. Right up the gut here, and West Melbourne's all over it. No gain on that one. Good defense there by West Melbourne. A run right at the middle, number 7 again, cutting back inside. Light on his feet there, and he picks up about 5 yards. Going to be set up a big third down here for Vero Beach. And an opportunity to tie this game back up or take the lead with a conversion.
It's going to bring up third down.
Vero Beach has got a small effective offense here, just 3-4 yards a clip. Pounding it right up the middle.
3rd down and 5 here for Vero Beach. Running it right up the middle is a flag down. And it's going to be a false start on Vero Beach. That's going to back them up now, back to about a 3rd and 10. It's going to make it a little bit harder here for them to keep this drive alive. For Vero Beach.
False start on everybody but the center. That usually means one thing.
Didn't snap the ball.
Yeah.
That'll make it 3rd and 8.
3rd down and 9 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 18-yard line. A minute to go in the first quarter. Number 13, Baker takes it. Flag down again. And this is going to be another pre-snap penalty. And this one is a false start again. So back-to-back false starts for Vero Beach. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 14 instead of what was a 3rd and 4 at one point. Penalties kill drives, penalties kill games. You look at Titusville and even Vero Beach in 8U. There's penalties galore, and, well, a big penalty ended up giving Vero Beach the opportunity to run it in overtime for the win.
Under a minute left.
3rd down and 14. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 23. Baker cuts outside, following his blocker, cuts back inside, still on his feet, still running, hits the gap, but he's going to be brought down after a gain of about 10 on the run by Cordell Baker. And Baker, pretty shifty runner there, but not enough space to operate. And he's going to pick up it's a gain of about 9, and it's going to be 4th down coming up for Vero. And West Melbourne will take a timeout with 13 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They lead at 6-0 and a big 4th down coming up. I think our other head sponsor today, Orange Pest Control, was founded in 2013 by brothers Jonathan and Jason Robertson with 2 goals in mind: to protect families from unwanted pests and to provide the best pest control in Brevard County. Orange Pest Control strives to provide the safest, most reliable pest control and lawn care services to all of their neighbors, giving you the relief and peace of mind you deserve. Orange Pest Control has received recognition for their professional services, as in the Expertise Award of Best Pest Control Companies of Melbourne in 2021. For more information or for a free quote, visit www.goorangepest.com, or for immediate service, call 321-631-1974.
Yeah, we thank both of our sponsors for stepping up and providing us the ability to make it out here all day today.
And it's going to be 4th down here coming up. 4th down and 5 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 14 on their opening drive, trying to respond. Movement early, they get set, no flag.
Great discipline by both teams.
Look at that's a referee's discretion. Some allow them to get back, some don't.
And now they're going to shift on the D-line. Viero's got to get a playoff. I don't know if they were just trying to hard count, but now they're going to go for it. 4th down and 5. Vero Beach right up the middle. Cordell Baker not going to get there. And in the red zone, West Melbourne's defense comes up with a turnover on downs, and the Mustangs will take over 1st down and 10 with the 6-0 lead and the ball back once again.
Great stand-up defense there by West Melbourne. The Mustangs getting the job done where it counts. Listen, I'll give you all the yards in the world, 20-20. But as soon as you step inside the red zone, I'm coming to smack you.
Yeah, and that's what they did. Force them out on the 4th down play. For the turnover on downs was West Melbourne, and their defense makes a play, and with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's 1st down and 10. West Melbourne at their own 12-yard line. Opening drive, march right down the field for the touchdown by O'Connor. Jaden O'Connor with that opening drive touchdown. 1st down and 10, West Melbourne at their own 12-yard line. As they bring on another offensive lineman here, and that's going to be a Vero Beach timeout. I believe that's their second of the half, still with 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. A lot of timeouts being used here early on.
Jackson, that's what you call the Super Pole offensive guard stunt. Offensive lineman running from the sideline. So, again, great high school action last night. You were at Merritt Island O'Galley. Saw O'Galley has found their offense and found it in a big way.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking like arguably the best unit in the county right now, the way they're peaking. And, yeah, 62 points in the blink of an eye for the Commodores and looking pretty good. They're still going to have a mainland team, you know, that they're going to have to get through to get to the Final Four again. Well, that's if they get past Rockledge this week. So, and O'Galley has to get past Sebring as well.
And let me say this. Should that matchup happen, I didn't get a chance to say this on the post-game show. Mainland was trailing O'Galley last year in the playoff game. The lights went out, and O'Galley just couldn't mentally check back in.
So it's now first down and 10. West Melbourne at their own 12 following the timeout. And flag down.
That's a false start on.
False start. Now West Melbourne's got to be aware of their field position here because this is going to put them at their own 7 for first and 15.
That was another one of those false start on everybody but the center.
Yeah. First down and 15 now for West Melbourne at their own 7-yard line. Still looking at 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. 6-0 West Melbourne with the lead. Same final score as we saw in all of 8U. First down and 15. Handoff to the fullback up the middle. And a quick hitting run will get some good yardage back there. There's number 10, it looked like, Elijah Williams. And that'll do it for our first quarter here in the 9U Super Bowl. Our score, West Melbourne 6, Vero Beach 0.
We'll be right back.
Welcome everybody back here to DC Roofing Stadium here as we're back for the second quarter of the 9U Super Bowl. Our score is 6-0 West Melbourne as it's a second down coming up for them at their own 12-yard line. As they were able to get a turnover on downs off of Vero Beach inside the red zone, which is always ideal.
Always, always.
Second down and 10, West Melbourne at their own 12-yard line. I formation handoff coming, flag again. This one's going to go on Vero. It's going to be first down, or second down rather, and 5 now for West Melbourne. Now up to their own 17. So they went on first down from their own 12 back to their own 7 and then back up to the 12, now up to the 17. Second down and 5 now for West Melbourne at their own 17-yard line. And now they get back into the wishbone for second down and 5. They'll get set, hand off to the fullback, still pushing forward, and I think that's going to get just up short to the line to gain by about a yard. It's going to bring up third down now for the Mustangs. As a solid run there by the fullback. But it's going to be third down and 1 here for West Melbourne at their own 21. Third down and 1. West Melbourne hands off, and he's going to go backwards for a loss. And VERO holds tall on a 3rd and 1. Now it's going to bring up 4th down. And we'll see where they mark it. It's going to end up going for a loss of 2 yards. So it's going to be 4th down and 3 now for West Melbourne at their own 19. And we'll see what they do here. We'll see what the call is here by West Melbourne for 4th down and 3 at their own 19.
That's going to bring up 4th down.
I mean, this is some tough field position if they were to turn it over, if they try going for it. I don't know how their punting is. But, I mean, they have Nelly in the shotgun lined up, so this may be a quick punt, and that's what it is. And a solid kick there, going to take a West Melbourne bounce. And VERO will take over. First down and 10 at the West Melbourne 36 with great field position once again to see if Vero Beach can punch it in the end zone this time around. Last time, turnover on downs in the red zone. Once again, I'd like to thank the Brevard Bulls Basketball Organization for sponsoring all the broadcasts here today on the Brevard Sports Network. With football season ending, if you want to play AAU basketball, make the Brevard Bulls your home for 2023 and beyond. You can call the President Director, Stephen Hughes, at 321-848-4192 or email him at brevardbulls2@gmail.com. Or you can talk to their Vice President, Big Steve Hughes, at 321-446-2556. Or the email is brevardbulls@gmail.com.
Brian Hansen says, let's go Mustangs.
Well, they have the lead early here, 6-0. 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Crowd getting loud here for West Melbourne. First down and 10, though. It's Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 35. Quick run. First down and more down inside the Brevard Bulls red zone. First down, Vero Beach, and a quick run to start the drive. Goes for about 16 or 17 yards. Exactly how you want that to go if you're Vero Beach. As they have first and 10 at the West Melbourne 18-yard line. And going to run with it here. Baker trying to get around the edge. He's not going to be able to. He'll be dragged down after a gain of about 3. That's going to bring up second down and 7 coming up here. Second and 7, Vero to the West Melbourne 15. Second down here, run right up the middle on a handoff, number 16 inside the 10-yard line, just short of the first down line to gain. It's going to be third down and short for Vero Beach, whereas West Melbourne trying to get another stop in the red zone here and keep this score as is if you're the Mustangs. Third down and 1 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 9-yard line. And it's going to be a run right up the middle. They keep it. First down and goal coming up here for Vero Beach. As the QB sneak there works to perfection. With 6:20 to play in the first half. First down and goal, Vero Beach at the 5-yard line. as Vero Beach looking over to the sideline for the play call for 1st and goal. At the 5-yard line for the Indians here, trying to respond. Keeping it. Cordell Baker reaching for the goal line. He'll be 1 yard short. Hit by number 55 by West Melbourne. That is Lennox Newsom.
After he gains about 2 yards on the play, it's going to be 2nd and goal. The ball's sitting right at the 1-yard line.
And at the 1, it's 2nd and goal, Vero Beach. Keeper and walks it in for the 1-yard Vero Beach touchdown. Cordell Baker gets it in, and with 5:22 to go in the second quarter, our game is tied pending the extra point. Perfect response there from Vero Beach. Last drive, they got into the red zone, turned over on downs. They go right back and score the touchdown. And right now, Vero Beach may have the momentum on their side.
Great job there by the offensive line, getting the push they needed to give their quarterback the walk-in touchdown there.
Baker going to try and run it in for the lead, and he's going to get swarmed and dropped to keep it tied at 6. Number 0 in there, Marcus Carter, the second, along with Elijah Williams. So no good. And with 5:22 to go in the half, we're tied 6-6 as Vero Beach punches it in from 1 yard out, with Cordell Baker doing it for the Indians. 6-6 early here. May have another close one here to the end. 8U went to overtime. Mind you, Vero Beach went to overtime 0-0 though. We're already at 6-6 in this game.
Brian Hansen also said he's a O'Galley supporter, and he liked your broadcast last night.
Well, thank you. Galley did a great job there, and Coach Sands, Mari Crooms, all those guys, Coach Larice, CFAT, all the guys down there at O'Galley, Congratulations, as they keep it all moving along. Season of history here for O'Galley. First district championship, finished 9-1, only lost to the mighty Cocoa Tigers, and, well, so far nothing really phasing them so far in the playoffs, as they'll face Sebring this Friday, and that'll be on the Brevard Sports Network. Me and Logan again. Same time, same place, same channel.
The last time I had seen O'Galley deep in a playoff run, it was 2019. And when I tell you it was my worst broadcast that I've ever put on, it was the worst.
Well, we won't be doing that on Friday night. Don't worry.
All right, here we go. Vero Beach set to kick it off.
It was a
Back deep for the Mustangs.
Chris Sands and the O'Galley Commodores taking on the American Heritage Plantation with Pat Sertain Sr. as the coach.
A good kick there by Vero Beach. West Melbourne gets it. They're going to return it, looking for somewhere to run. Breaks one tackle. He can't break anymore, as Nelly will go down. He's not happy whatsoever. I think he's looking for a block.
You're right.
But you got to stay composed.
And right now that's what the coach and the ref are working together to tell him. He walked over to Coach. Coach said, nope, you need to go see that official.
And so it's going to be 1st down and 10. West Melbourne at their own 36.
Agreed. Rockledge, what a comeback they had last night, down at one point, 16-0.
Yeah, they scored the last 19 points of the game to win it in overtime.
That they did.
They find a way to do it, time and time again. But they have to find a way to score some more points before they play Daytona Mainland.
Yes.
1st down and 10, West Melbourne at their own 36-yard line. As the wishbone coming out again for West Melbourne. In a tie game now 6-6. Just like it was at 0-0 before the opening drive, in which West Melbourne scored. 1st down and 10. They're going to toss it high. O'Connor hauls it in, and He's going to go backwards and push ahead at the last minute for a gain of 3 or 4 there. It's going to bring up second down on the run by Jaden O'Connor, who got them their opening touchdown.
4:45 and counting left to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, I might convince Jackson to do a dance for you.
No. Not happening.
Oh, okay. Dang it. You could at least left the suspense.
Sure. Running up the middle there, the fullback again. That's going to be a gain of about 5 more. On the run for West Melbourne is Elijah Williams, and that's going to bring up third down and short here for West Melbourne on this drive in the second quarter. 4:14 to go in the first half. Third down and 4 here for West Melbourne at their own 42-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Going to be, I think, just short of the line to gain. We're going to see where they mark it, but I don't think he got that extra yard he needed. And that's going to bring up fourth down here for West Melbourne. And they went for it on fourth, their opening drive, and picked it up. Last drive, they got forced to punt on fourth down. And this one's going to be a 4th down and 2. And we'll just have to see where Nelly lines up. If he goes back under center, they're going for it. And that's what's happening. 4th down and 2 for West Melbourne. They're going to go for it from their own 44-yard line. 3:20 to go in the first half. We're all tied up here. VERO showing blitz. West Melbourne stacks and pads the near side of the line. They're going to toss it here. O'Connor cuts upfield. First down and more. Down the sideline. And he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, West Melbourne. No flags. For the 56-yard touchdown on 4th down. West Melbourne takes the lead, and that's the second touchdown for Jaden O'Connor.
And you know what? He did it the best way possible that I love it. Stick your foot in the ground. Hey. What's up, y'all?
And a big run right there by O'Connor for the 56-yard score. And on 4th down, West Melbourne not only gets the first down, but they go all the way in to take the lead here with 3 minutes to go in the first half. And they're going to go for the 1-point conversion again here, unsuccessful the first time around. And with this, they could go up by 7. And they're going to hand off up the middle. Not going to get it again. Vero Beach stands them up. Conversion is no good, but with 3 minutes to go in the first half, it's 12-6. West Melbourne takes the lead back here as soon as they can.
Again, you just love it when a running back doesn't have to try to bounce everything outside. He just sticks his foot in the ground and gets north and then turns on the afterburners.
A great run right there by Jaden O'Connor. And we're going to come back out here. Vero Beach will get the ball back, trailing by 6 points. And they were able to punch it in last drive. But now, you're going to have to do it all again in order to tie this game up. With the conversion, you could take the lead. This one definitely more offensive than 8U.
Oh, yeah.
I think every game ever is more offensive than 8U.
That was, though I will say, for it being a defensive battle, that wasn't a bad game at all.
No, it was a fantastic game, just not from the offensive side of the football.
I mean, listen, when you have a game in 6-0 and that game went into overtime, that shows just how tough both defenses were.
Yeah. So we'll see a kickoff coming here from West Melbourne.
He's coming later.
Kickoff coming here for West Melbourne, number 32, Amir Nelly, handling the kickoff duties here from their own 40. And we'll see what happens. They tried the onside kick before, nearly got it, was not able to, but we'll see if they try it again, if things are different this time around.
Pen in there.
And Nelly goes for the onside kick again, rolls right to Vero Beach. Great job falling on it, number 33. And there's going to be a flag, and they're going to call that on West Melbourne. There's a big hit coming in, and the refs don't like that one. And a kind of a pancake kind of block. We'll see what the flag is here, but it's on the near side. I saw the hit, and we'll see what the officials rule it as. And this could give Vero Beach even more yards to operate.
So Brian Hansen just put in the chat, Vero 9U beat West Melbourne earlier in the season. So this is a rematch, and currently West Melbourne has the better up of the rematch.
3 minutes to go in the first half. The officials still discussing.
I think it's going to be against West Melbourne.
Yeah. See how severe it is. It is going to be the personal foul on West Melbourne. That's 15 yards. So Vero Beach will take over in Mustang territory to start this drive as they march down to try and tie this game or take the lead.
And you know what? You don't want to do that to this Vero Beach team because we saw them drive the ball down the field. Their second possession.
Yeah.
And put it in the end zone. So you don't want to give Vero Beach this kind of momentum. And that number 13, Baker, is an absolute stud back there at quarterback.
First down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 36 now. Handoff right up the middle, cutting outside. Number 16 breaking tackles, trying to throw a man off. He'll get brought down after a solid gain of about 6 yards. It's going to be a second down and 4 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 30.
Number 32 there doing a good job of not grabbing the face mask, readjusting his hands to make that tackle.
Amir Nelly, the name we've called on all three sides of the ball.
Yes.
I think the West Melbourne coach is still going back and forth about the penalty on the kickoff, but I think we're a little past that. Second down and 5 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 31. Late in the first half, 2 minutes to go. And whistles pre-snap.
That's a false start.
And that's going to make it second down and 10 now for Vero Beach, backed up to the West Melbourne 36 on the false start.
And I'll say this: that receiver tried to get that Canadian football head start.
Yeah, not in the States. Second down and 10. Keeper with Cordell Baker. Baker bounces outside, cuts back inside. Baker still on his feet, breaks the tackle. First down and more, down inside the 20 goes Cordell Baker, who needs more than one guy to bring him down here. And that's going to be a first down inside the Orange Pest Control red zone by Amir. Once again on the tackle, and Vero Beach picks up the first down inside the red zone.
See, I honestly feel like the NFL should adopt the Canadian football, both rules, as far as, because in the Canadian football, they allow you to be physical with the receivers off the line. And I believe the offense should also be able to, that one man in motion should be able to get that running start. I feel that would make for much more exciting football.
Timeout West Melbourne here. 1:41 to go in the second quarter. As they may be trying to get the ball back here.
No. We don't got the time.
It's first down coming up here for Vero Beach.
1:41 left to go here in the first half.
They're actually just outside that Orange Pest Control red zone. Speaking of, Orange Pest Control was founded in 2013 by brothers Jonathan and Jason Robertson with one simple goal in mind: to protect family from unwanted pests, along with providing the best pest control in Brevard County. Orange Pest Control strives to provide the safest, most reliable pest control and lawn care services to all their neighbors, giving you the relief and peace of mind you deserve. Orange Pest Control has received recognition for their professional services, as in the Expertise Award of Best Pest Control Companies in Melbourne 2021. For more information or a free quote, visit www.goorangepest.com, or for immediate service, call 321-631-1974. First down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 23. Late in the first half, a minute 40 remaining. 12-6 the lead for West Melbourne. Handoff right up the middle, number 16 inside the 20. Still on his feet inside the 15, dragging defenders. Right up near the first down line to gain goes number 16 on the carry. And that's going to bring up second down and short for Vero Beach.
If anyone in the chat knows the name of number 16, we would love to give that young man his credit. Vero Beach got us a roster, but only gave us 3 numbers on that roster.
Yeah, we have all the names, just,
numbers
don't mean much until we have numbers. And he does end up picking up the first down. First down and 10, Vero Beach at their own 13. Fakes the pitch. Baker keeps, and he's going to go bounce outside. In for the touchdown. Cordell Baker on the fake toss, and the keeper for the score. From 13 yards out, we have a tie game with a minute 12 to go in the first half. What a play by Cordell Baker. Perfect fake, and keeps it and stretches it to the pylon for the touchdown.
I was going to say, usually fake tosses like that don't work for big gains like that. That one worked to perfection. Fake it, quarterback, follow through, running back. Everyone did their job.
Going for one, they're going to pass it, incomplete. First pass tried by Baker, looking for number 2, does not connect, and we're still tied 12-12 with 1:12 remaining in the second quarter. As this game still just heating up here in the 9U Super Bowl.
Good games all day right here for the ACYAA Super Bowl of Champions in beautiful Palm Bay, Florida. Home of the ACYAA 2020.
As now we're going to see the kickoff here in the 9U ACYAA Super Bowl here between West Melbourne and Vero Beach. And what a game we got shaping up here in Palm Bay at DC Roofing Stadium down here off of Babcock.
Yes, we apparently Vero Beach has a nickname for Cordell Baker, the touchdown maker.
Baker, the touchdown maker.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Rob Lynn, we're not going to acknowledge that comment. All tied up at 12, a minute 12 left to go here in the half, and
so minute 12 to go in the second quarter here, and I don't know with the timeout situation left for either of these teams. I know West Melbourne's taken 1, maybe 2, so we'll see. And we'll see if anyone can score before half, or if we'll take it to half. West Melbourne had a ball first in this game, so Vero's going to start with it in the second half. So if you're the Mustangs, you really want to try and get a score before half and lead it in to the break. As kickoff here by number 77, that's very short. It's not going to go the distance Vero Beach needs. West Melbourne can return it though, and that's a good try there on the play. And they're going to start in Vero territory. Amir Nelly. I think everyone's watching it like, oh, well, we can't touch it. And Nelly picks it up like, I'm going to try and run this one. Nearly got through.
Look, even at the NFL level, they sometimes forget the onside kick rule. I mean, look at the Dallas Cowboys a couple years ago in the playoffs, mind you.
Yeah.
We have another good ball game here.
So West Melbourne takes over in Vero Beach territory. First down and 10 at the Vero 44 with a minute to play. And a possibility to go up by 6 or 7 into the half for the Mustangs. First down and 10. West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 44-yard line. Wishbone offense once again for the Mustangs. As they go under center, hands it off, and Vero Beach is already there. Number 14 and number 16 there to get the loss on O'Connor, who has 2 touchdowns already. And they drop him for a big loss. Under a minute to go in the second quarter. And that's a loss of 3 yards. Second down and 13. West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 47.
Now, you wonder, does West Melbourne have any sort of a passing game?
I don't know. They may have to pull it out here if they do. And I think we have a timeout or some sort of stoppage as 30 seconds, 29 to go here in the second quarter. And I think he wants more time.
Hold on. You see what he said?
40.
You want it on 38? Yeah.
38 seconds actually to go here when they get the clock set. Second down and 13. West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 47. Wishbone, quarterback's going to keep it. Nelly trying to get around the corner. Great blocks, but a flag down on one of them. Nelly still on his feet, cuts back. First down and more. Amir Nelly still running inside the 25, and a flag comes in at the end of it, though, which may change some things up. 2 flags down on 2 different situations with 22 seconds to go in the half.
Now the PA announcer's trying to tell the refs what he saw.
We'll see. 2 completely different flags here.
But they both happened during the play, so that would make them offsetting.
Yeah.
If that's
if they're on different teams.
Right. Which the one back here was definitely a hold.
So let's see it. There's the hold on West Melbourne. And there's the face mask on Vero Beach. Offsetting. And back to second down and 13. So the PA announcer was right.
He was.
.22 seconds to go and counting now here in the second quarter. Second down and 13. West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 47 here before the half. Vero's going to get the ball out of the half. West Melbourne's got to snap the ball here. They're going to toss it. Trying to get to the corner here, and is not going to make it there. Wrapped up and brought down quickly on the run by Kingston Etienne. And we're going to get a timeout here with 0.1 to go. West Melbourne gets the timeout off. So they'll have one more play here before the half. Once again, I'd like to thank the Brevard Bulls for sponsoring all the broadcasts today on the Brevard Sports Network. With the football season ending, or if you just want to play some AAU basketball, make the Brevard Bulls your home for 2023 and beyond. You can contact Stephen Hughes, the President Director, at 321-848-4192, or email him at brevardbulls2@gmail.com, or their Vice President, Big Steve Hughes, at 321-446-2556, or email him at brevardbulls@gmail.com. But we know this is the last play of the first half, 0.1 seconds to go, a tenth of a second. As it's going to be third down and 13 or third and 14 now for West Melbourne at the Vero 48. They had great field position to start, but Vero's defense coming up big here before the half to try and keep this one tied. Third down and 14. West Melbourne, the last play here of the first half. Wishbone offense, third down and 14. See if they can break a big play here to lead into the half. And they're going to run it with Nelly. Nelly trying to get around the corner, getting swarmed. Nelly still on his feet, and he'll be knocked down by number 0 to close out the half. And with that, we head to halftime in the 9U ACYAA Super Bowl. Our score all tied up at 12 as we head to the half. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for second half action to begin.
All right, I'm also going to play a video for you guys here at the half. I'm going to have us muted, but it's the history of the Brevard Bulls over the years.
Welcome everybody back here to the Brevard Sports Network here on Super Bowl Saturday, live from DC Roofing Stadium, as we are halfway through 9U action, and once again we are tied up at 12 here into the third quarter. The next 10 minutes fresh up on the clock, and you know our last game in 9U went in 8U rather went all the way to overtime, and this one all tied up at half again, and maybe trending that way here between West Melbourne and Vero Beach.
West Melbourne's like, okay, we're on the field before the refs and the Indians. What in the world's going on? Let's go.
They saw that clock hit 0 for halftime, and they were like, all right, not going to be late.
Time for business.
Yeah.
Well, what do you expect? That's West Melbourne for you.
Again, the Coach Twan, I believe is his name, is the PA announcer, and he's been funny all day. And look, it's hard because, I mean, he's just like us. He was here at the start of 6U, and he's going to be here all the way to the end of 14U. It's a long day, folks. And doing PA is not as easy as some make it seem.
That's Coach LaTwain Hadley.
Jackson knows all about doing PA. He used to do PA for Satellite Beach. And
Yes,
you know, listen, when you're out there at 12, 14U game, you're starting to get a little tired.
Oh, yeah, they go for the onside kick again. It's not going to go 10 yards out of bounds. And Vero is going to take over in West Melbourne territory to start the second half. And Vero trying to take their first lead of the game.
The last time Vero started in West Melbourne territory, they put in the end zone.
Yeah, they did. For both these teams, all but I think one drive, they've been in the end zone. So it's been, a little bit more offensive this time around, and we'll see if West Melbourne's defense can stand up and make the play here.
Soul Sushi 9, that's right. Soul Sushi 9. They just pulled up. Hey, y'all go check them out.
If you're here and listening to us or on
Chicken and shrimp combos. Go check them out. Soul Sushi number 9.
Soul Sushi number 9, one of the food trucks here.
First down and 10, Vero Beach starting at the West Melbourne 44 here in the second half.
Alrighty then. Move right along.
So it's first down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 44. Baker trying to get to the outside, using his speed. He's going to get to the corner, get down the sideline for a nice gain of about 5 or 6 to start out the half. It's going to bring up second down, though, here for Vero Beach on the run by Cordell Baker. .35 still here in the third quarter. 12-12 is our score, as you see on the top of the screen. Second down and 6 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 40. This drive sponsored by the BrevardBulls Basketball. Tell you more about them in a minute. Second down and 6 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 40-yard line. Baker drops back, looking like he was going to pass. He's going to keep it up the middle, but West Melbourne's all over there. That's only a gain of 1 more. Third down and 5 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 39.
I think he had no intention at all of throwing that football. He was just going to go at it like
QB draw.
You're right. I'd almost call it the Elway draw, because that was some. He would sit there and da-da-da, beep, bye.
Well, that time West Melbourne had time to cover it. They weren't much for the pass. Third down and 5, Vero Beach to the West Melbourne 39-yard line. Under center goes Baker. Baker keeps it right up the middle, nowhere to go. And West Melbourne is there, no gain. And that's going to bring up fourth down already here for Vero Beach on the opening drive of the second half.
And that time you saw a little bit of impatience by Baker. I think if he sits and gives it half a second more to develop, he would have found a hole there.
picks up 1. 4th down and 4. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 38-yard line here on the opening drive of the second half, starting in West Melbourne territory. They're going to go for it here on 4th down and 4 and try and keep this drive alive here in a tie ball game. So we'll see what they come out in here right under center. 4th and 4. Right up the middle, following the blocks, bouncing outside. Baker cuts back inside. He'll pick up the first down. And Cordell Baker makes it happen on 4th and 4 and keeps Vero Beach moving.
I'm not gonna lie, he faked me out there. I thought he was going with the brotherly shove there.
Yeah, me too.
And
he ditched it, curved out to the outside, cut back inside, and now it's 1st down and 10. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 31.
Joseph Tenta had a play like that. It was I think it was like 4th and 1 on the 21-yard line. He goes in for the quarterback sneak, pops out, 20 yards, touchdown.
Oh, wow. 1st down and 10 now for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 31 here on the opening drive of the second half for the Indians. And flag down, number 2 had it that time. But again, number 2 is a carrier, but it's a false start. So now it's going to be 1st down and 15 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 36. So following the false start, 1st down and 15 here for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 36. Still the opening drive of the second half. They've had it in West Melbourne territory since the start. Straight up the middle goes Cordell Baker that time, and he gets all 5 of those penalty yards back, and it's going to be now 2nd down and 10 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 31. Wind starting to pick up here just a bit.
Hey, I'm not going to argue with the wind. I'll take it all day being up here.
2nd down and 10. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 31. Passing Baker, rifles one, intercepted by West Melbourne. He's still on his feet. No one within him in the end zone. It's a foot race, and Baker's going to save a pick 6. But an interception nonetheless by Amir Nelly. 1st down, West Melbourne.
Amir Nelly is that guy. He is that guy. We've called his name on offense. Now we've called his name on a pick. We've called his name in the return game. What can't this kid do?
Nelly jumps the route to perfection, shakes off defenders, and off to the races he went. And Cordell Baker was the only one who could keep up with him and bring him down. But regardless, now from their own 31 to the Vero 31 is where West Melbourne will take over in great field position with a shot to take the lead here in the second half.
Now, can they capitalize?
Just under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. And it's 1st down and 10, West Melbourne at the Vero Beach 31. So we'll see what they do here in the shotgun for 1st down and 10. Man in motion is O'Connor. They give it to him, jet sweep. O'Connor, Jaden O'Connor outside, cuts back inside, using his blockers, and O'Connor is in for his 3rd touchdown of the day. This one from 31 yards out, and a hat trick for Jaden O'Connor on the jet sweep. And off the interception, their first play, West Melbourne takes the lead back with 5:46 to go in the third quarter.
O'Connor's that dude.
Third touchdown of the game.
And that what you saw there is patient running. Allow your blockers to get out ahead of you, allow them to make their blocks, and then you make your cuts based on their blocks.
Yeah, he was falling right behind Elijah Williams the whole way. Williams made it happen.
Right.
And he squirted through and had to dive for the pylon there and just got it in. for the touchdown. Now it's Nelly in the shotgun here for the conversion, which neither team has been able to do yet. They fake the give to O'Connor. Nelly keeps, and he's still not going to get it. So still no conversions have been converted. 5:46 to go in the third. Our score, 18-12.
Well, and are they
for West Melbourne?
Are they conversions if they're not converted?
Conversion attempts.
There we Folks, I swear, Jackson is about ready to turn me into mankind and throw me off this.
I'd like to once again thank Orange Pest Control. Orange Pest Control uses reduced risk products that are tough on pests but not your loved ones. They offer free retreatment so you can feel confident knowing you have the best service in town. From pest control to termite treatment to bed bug treatment to rodent control and lawn services, Orange Pest Control is the top choice in Brevard County. For more information or for a free quote, visit www.goorangepest.com or for immediate service, call 321-631-1974.
Some of you just might feel an earthquake, and that will be Jackson throwing me off this out of this press box. And when I hit the ground, it will be an earth-shattering kaboom. Now, if someone can name that reference, you will get something. I don't know what the prize is yet, but you'll get something.
And kicking off from the 40 here is Amir Nelly following his interception that set up the touchdown run by Jaden O'Connor. And they're going to go for the onside kick again. Chops up, bounces off of Vero Beach out of bounds, which that is not a penalty because it bounced off of the Indians.
Correct.
And they're lucky it did on that one because West Melbourne was starting to get to that ball. So bounce off of Vero Beach, no flags, and they'll take over where it went out on that one. First down and 10, Vero Beach at their own 42-yard line. 5:46 to go in the third quarter. 18-12 the lead for West Melbourne here in 9U. Once again, a great game here in the Super Bowl.
Next game on tap will be the 10U, the Melbourne Elite Chargers taking on the Vero Indians.
Vero being represented 3 straight age groups. They did win it in 8U.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Soul Sushi number 9 is in the building. Soul Sushi number 9 in the building.
First down and 10. Vero Beach to their own 42 last drive with the interception, but they go right back to the pass on a screen. And that goes for a loss of 1 by number 3. Who dropped to his knees, and that's all she wrote for that play. It's a loss of 2 yards, 2nd and 12 for Vero back at their own 40. Second down and 12, Vero Beach at their own 40. Going to be a quick handoff up the middle. Number 16 with a good burst of speed. And he's going to pick up about 6 or 7 yards, and that's going to bring up a third down and manageable now for Vero, getting up closer to the 50-yard line with under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter.
Vero kind of taking their time now. I like the fact that they're not getting away from their offense. Take their time, slow and steady.
3rd and 5, right up the middle. Push back at the line to gain. It's going to be a close spot, depending on forward progress. And I think it's going to be 4th down. Whereas West Melbourne trying to get another stop. Well, one says a stop, one says first. White Hat will make the final ruling. First down. Vero Beach up to the West Melbourne 48 on the keeper, right up the middle, right up to the line to gain, and that's all you need. So it's going to be first down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 48. Last time they were in West Melbourne territory, interception. So See if they can cash in this time around, late in the third. Snap under center, turns, gives number 3, sheds off a tackle in the backfield, sheds off another, trying to reverse the field. Cuts back inside, still on his feet, still running for a gain of about 6 or 7, what could have been a loss of 3 or 4. What a hard-nosed run there by number 3 for Vero Beach. And that's going to bring up second down and short. Don't know the name of that young student athlete, but what a play.
Again, if anyone knows the names attached to numbers, we would greatly appreciate it. Vero gave us a roster, but only gave us 3 numbers and a list of names.
Second down and short, handoff number 16, first down and more, carrying defenders. Vero Beach running hard, running with a purpose right now. And it's first down, Vero Beach inside the West Melbourne 35.
Power football with a dash of speed.
Yeah, really.
They got some speed, but what do they want to do? They want to run up the middle. They want to run that guard tackle, punch you in the mouth.
That's the thing. If they break one of these last tackles, they're gone. West Melbourne's not. They're playing one quote-unquote high safety, but he's not, deep. Number 2 with the carry this time, running far back, cutting back upfield. And that one was his speed that made him pick up those yardage. It's a gain of about 3 or 4 there, turning upfield by number 2. Number 28 makes the tackle for West Melbourne. That is Andrew Alexander. And it's going to be second down coming up now.
I'd like to welcome Coach Ray Kamika. Ray Kamika does a great job with 321 recruits.
Second down and 4, right up the middle goes Vero Beach, and I think they're going to get the first down there. First down, Indians, and they're finding their game plan, just sticking it on the ground, letting the clock run and moving right down the field, knocking on the door of the Orange Pest Control Red Zone. Also like to thank the Brevard Bulls as well, those 2 key sponsors for today's action. First down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 24-yard line. And Baker going to take it to the far side. Cordell Baker cuts back up the middle. Baker still shifting back and forth inside the 10, inside the 5 on a gain of about 20 by Cordell Baker, zigzagging through the defense. And it's going to be first down and goal as Baker still down on the field, and that could be a big swing in this game. Cordell Baker has been the X factor for Vero Beach, and he is slow to get up here. And never want to see that, but
no,
especially not with a guy like Baker.
Look, Baker is this team's offense. It's not a stretch. It's not an exaggeration. Baker's this team's offense, and I hope it's just something. Maybe he got the wind knocked out. Like, he fell on the football, so very well could be. He just fell on the football, and knocked the breath out of himself. I've done that. That sucks. Only see, I jumped. And when I jumped, I landed on the football. So, you can imagine someone my size at the time, 320 pounds, landing on a football. It'll knock the wind out of you. Yeah. And especially you got to, think about the first time you ever had the air knocked out of you. It's a weird moment because you're trying to breathe and your body's like, no, you currently have no breath to give. And I'm not laughing at the fact that the kid is down. I'm just.
We got a break in the action here. 56 seconds, all that's to go in the third. West Melbourne leads 18-12, but Vero's knocking on the door and seeing if West Melbourne will let him in to the end zone. That is.
Cordell Baker's been a really fun guy to watch today, and he's been making all sorts of plays. Again, he is the heart of that Vero Beach offense, and so let's just hope that it's nothing serious, and hopefully we can see him return back to the game.
Yes.
56 seconds left to go.
Seeing all this youth football prowess at Vero Beach makes you feel like that program's not going anywhere.
No.
And Heritage ran into them last night, and Brevard County's got to be ready for Vero Beach when they see them.
Well, Vero Beach has also got to get ready for Treasure Coast next week.
True.
And that's going to be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, I mean, last time Treasure Coast was in Brevard, Coco made quick work of them.
You're right. But if I had to give my prediction for that game next week, Vero and Treasure Coast, give me Treasure Coast.
That'll be a closer one than a typical 1-4 matchup, I'll say that. And some of the other ones we'll see across the boards. I think it'll be a good game.
I think it'll be Treasure Coast by 2 touchdowns. Because I'll say this, Vero Beach last night.
Well, yeah, you saw them. So
Vero Beach last night tried to give Heritage the game. Heritage you can't go 2 for 5 in the red zone and expect to come out victorious.
True.
Any level of football, youth, high school, college, pros, you go 2 for 5 in the red zone, you won't come out with a victory.
And here they go. Number 2 is in at quarterback now. Cutting back inside, looking for the goal line. And he's going to be pushed backwards to the 1-yard line. No score yet. 2nd and goal coming now for Vero Beach. .25 seconds and counting to go in the 3rd quarter. 2nd down and goal. Vero Beach at the 1, trying to tie this game up heading to the 4th quarter, or take the lead if they can convert the point after. We'll see if they even get a playoff here. 10 seconds to go.
I would wait and snap it at 3.
And Baker's already back in the game. And Baker, the touchdown maker, into the end zone to tie the game up. And after going down, slow to get up, right back in for the touchdown is Cordell Baker. And we have a tie game at the very end of the 3rd quarter. And the conversion could determine the lead into the 4th quarter.
Did I not call it? Wait till there's about 3 seconds left. The defense kind of thinks, well, maybe they're not going to snap it. Bam!
Yeah, I also think Baker was just injured. He's not going to do much. Well, yes, he will. He's all right.
Look, we saw someone in the chat call Baker the touchdown maker. And, yeah, no, he is 100%.
Under center. Big conversion here for the lead. Handoff. Cutting inside. Number 7 is in, and Vero Beach takes their first lead of the Super Bowl heading into the 4th quarter, 19-18, and that could prove to be crucial, as that is a huge conversion by number 7. And with that, heading to the final 10 minutes, the lead is 1 for Vero Beach, as it is 19-18.
I'd like to give a shout out to some of the other events Brevard Bulls are doing. They're hosting an open gym. Information is on your screen. December 9th, they're at Grant Street Community Center. December 16th, Vieira Regional Park. December 30th, Wickham Park Community Center. January 6th, Joe Lee Community Center. January 13th, Walter Butler Community Center. And January 20th, Brevard Bulls Tryouts. It is not 9U all the way through 12U. Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. until noon. Those are the dates of where they'll be at. Again, thank you to the Brevard Bulls. Also like to let everyone know about the Brevard Bulls Spring Classic. For a state qualifier, 3 games guaranteed, $350 per team, 3rd through 11th grade.
You can find them online, www.brevardbulls.org, or their Instagram is at Brevard_Bulls_basketball. And this is another game, another Super Bowl coming down to the fourth quarter and maybe overtime. It's a 1-point lead, though, is with Vero Beach, 19-18, their first of the game. Here heading into the fourth as they get that conversion that they needed, and they get that extra point to go ahead by 1 over West Melbourne, who's led from the opening drive till now. But no longer. As Vero Beach will be set to kick off, it's number 6, looks like, or number 5, handling the kickoff duties here for Vero Beach. Number 5 it is. And the kickoff goes high, bounces down off of West Melbourne. It's still out, and I think Vero Beach may have gotten it. No, West Melbourne holds on to the football there.
You want to talk about dodging a bullet.
Yeah. Number 13 ends up saving the day, Barrett Hodge. Oh, boy, that was close.
Because let's just say, even if they don't score, they
waste as much time as you want.
Right. And they got the offense to do it.
First down and 10. West Melbourne at their own 43-yard line after they recover squib kick. Start the fourth quarter. I think both teams might still have all 3 timeouts. Don't remember many taken in the third. First down and 10, West Melbourne, their own 43. They trail by 1, 19-18. Wishbone formation. Hand off to the fullback, number 10. Elijah's turning around, and he'll pick up 1. Second down and 9 for West Melbourne at their own 44-yard line.
And right now, I like what Vero Beach is doing on defense. You have one or two guys going after the leg hip area. You have another guy there to secure the tackle. And you have another guy who's going and trying to rip the ball out. Like, Vero Beach is trying to put this one on ice. And right now, I love that defensive mentality.
Second down and 9, West Melbourne at their own 44. They're in the fourth quarter in a 1-point game. Now it's just normal I formation. They give to O'Connor. O'Connor shreds one off, but the rest are going to swarm. And that's going to be a loss of about 4 yards. And that's going to bring up third down and long for West Melbourne in a tough situation. Vero really starting to roll here and trying to make this one official as soon as they can. And the Indians looking strong here in 9U, trying to go for back-to-back championships of their own and in back-to-back age groups today here at DC Roofing Stadium. And what a nice stadium it is. Third down and 13 for West Melbourne at their own 40. 8.5 minutes to play. They trail by 1. Back to the wishbone. Third and 13. It's going to be a keeper with Nelly. Sheds one off, but he can't break any more. That's going to be another loss forced by the Indians defense. And it's fourth down West Melbourne. Now, if you're West Melbourne with 8 minutes to go, what do you do, Caleb? Do you try and go for it, or do you think you have enough time to get the ball back?
Jackson, you're putting me in a tough pinch.
The color. Tell me what you see.
I swear to God. Honestly, I say you try to punt it here.
I think West Melbourne took a timeout too, so they'll have a shot to think it over. 7:55 to go.
I say you punt it, try to play the field position, and tell your defense, look, we need one here.
Problem is just simply the amount of time that Vero can run off the clock. You know, if they get the ball back just by picking up a few first downs.
No, I agree, but I don't know.
Well, it's not an easy question. You're in the Super Bowl, but you got it. Then it's, do you want to be conservative in the Super Bowl and say we want in our defense, or do you want to play, take the Super Bowl by the horns and go out and win it? I mean, metaphorically, and you just got to decide whether you want to, play it safe and probably go with, what could get you the ball back in a better spot, or do you just go for it now and say, screw it, we need to make something happen, and our defense is good, but you don't want to put it on their shoulders. We want to go out and do it. And considering we're seeing Nelly in the shotgun here, I think we're going to see a punt here. And with Baker back to return, though, that may be something else to keep your eye on.
Yep.
And they are going to punt it, and he's going to angle it right to the sideline, and that's only like a 10-yard punt. So
yeah,
they keep it away from Baker, but they do about as much as going for it would have done. So again, that question rings large. Should they have gone for it? Well, time will answer that question. And that time that is left is 7 minutes and 52 seconds. And Vero Beach with a 1-point lead, trying to put this one on ice. Because realistically, if they get a touchdown and a conversion, 8 points, West Melbourne doesn't, I don't think, have a kicking option here, really. So if they get a touchdown and a conversion, that's it, essentially. And Vero starts in great field position at the West Melbourne 46 with an opportunity to be the Super Bowl champs once again. West Melbourne substituting late here. First down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 46-yard line. In a 1-point 9U Super Bowl game. Handoff right up the middle, number 7. Number 7 breaks through, nearly going to get the first down there. And now they'll just let the clock go.
Yep.
Second down coming up and short for Vero Beach. 2nd and 3 for Vero at the West Melbourne 39. Coming up after this, 10U, Melbourne and the Melbourne Chargers and Vero Beach for the 3rd straight game. We'll see the Indians. For the first time today, we'll see Melbourne. Second down and 3 for Vero Beach. Handoff right in the middle again is number 7. This time he hits a wall of Mustangs, and he's going backwards. And again, we'll see where they mark it. But that is going to be a 3rd down here for Vero Beach. And West Melbourne with a shot to pick up the stop they need quickly with under 7 minutes to play. I mean, it is only a 1-point game, but for West Melbourne, it's got to be a touchdown. Not going to get a field goal. Not looking like there's going to be an opportunity for a safety. So, I mean, it's still going to have to be the touchdown. 3rd down and 4 here for Vero at the West Melbourne 39. I would say this is 4-down territory if I'm Vero. I would try and put it away here.
Oh, yes.
With this field position and short yard and distance. Here, we're going to have whistles. Well, now, we'll see, because we got a flag down before the play. Now they've whistled it dead on false starts and offside, so we'll see. This one is the false start. So this is going to be 3rd down and 9 now for Vero Beach. Makes it a little bit more difficult. Gives West Melbourne a chance to stop the clock and get a stop. And now the clock's running. West Melbourne fans getting amped up here. So here it is, 3rd down and 9, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 44. 6 minutes to go in this one. And they're going to force Vero to take a timeout here with 5:56 to go in this game. Vero Beach takes a timeout. I'd like to thank Orange Pest Control. It was founded in 2013 by brothers Jonathan and Jason Robertson with one simple goal in mind, to protect family from unwanted pests, and doing so to provide the best pest control in Brevard County. Orange Pest Control strives to provide the safest, most reliable pest control and lawn care services to all of their neighbors, giving you the relief and peace of mind you deserve. Orange Pest Control has received recognition for their professional services, as in the Expertise Award of Best Pest Control Companies of Melbourne in 2021. For more information or for a free quote, visit www.goorangepest.com, or for more immediate service, call them at 321-631-1974. 3rd down and 9. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 44-yard line, trying to start putting this game away with 5:56 to go. They only lead by 1, though. West Melbourne looking for a big stop. Here it is, 3rd down and 9. Vero Beach of the West Melbourne 44, handoff number 7, nowhere to go. There's a flag down on the play, though, as that one went nowhere. But again, flag on the play, and we'll see if this could give Vero a first down or if this is just going to back him up even farther or just be declined altogether. Face mask, and that's going to give Vero a huge first down. Well, actually, no, that's the 5-yard variant. That is not the 15-yard penalty. That is just the face mask. It's a 5-yard penalty, but it's still 3rd down and 4 here for Vero at the West Melbourne 39, so we'll get another shot at it here. 3rd down and 4 for Vero Beach, 5:40 to play, and the Super Bowl movement early. Who triggered it? Offsides on West Melbourne, first down. Vero Beach on back-to-back penalties. They get the first down. And now making it a little bit easier to run this clock out. That one, I feel bad for the poor offensive lineman for Vero. His teammates were kind of yelling at him like he got a false start. He wasn't even the guy that did it. And it is what it is. Get 5 and a first down. 1st down and 10, Vero Beach at their own 34-yard line. 5 minutes to go in the 9U Super Bowl. Vero Beach with a 1-point lead. Number 7 with the carry. Finding a hole. Number 7 still on his feet. And he's going to be 1 yard short of a first down already. It's going to be 2nd and 1 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 25. As Vero Beach taking well advantage of this final possession they've been given, trying to put this one away. As they're going to run it right up the middle, and that's going to be another first down here for Vero Beach inside the Orange Pest Control red zone at the West Melbourne 19. Clock keeps running inside 4 minutes to go in the Super Bowl, and Vero Beach looking to put it away for back-to-back Super Bowl champions. First down and 10, Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 19. 3.5 minutes to go. They lead by 1. Right up the middle goes Baker on a QB keeper for a gain of 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 15. As it's 2nd down and 7 here for Vero at the West Melbourne 16. 3 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. And West Melbourne needs to stop right now in order to have any shot at winning this. As Baker's going to keep, has a hole, but nowhere to go after that. And he'll pick up about 2 yards. It's going to be 3rd down, Vero Beach, and this is where it has to happen. And West Melbourne's going to need a stop, and they will take the timeout here with 2:40 to play in the game, trailing by 1. I'd like to once again thank the BrevardBulls Basketball Organization for sponsoring all the broadcasts today on the Brevard Sports Network with football season ending, or if you just want to play AAU basketball, make the Brevard Bulls your home for 2023 and beyond. You can contact Stephen Hughes at 321-848-4192. or you can email them at BrevardBulls2@gmail.com, or you can call Big Steve Hughes at 321-446-2556, or email them at BrevardBulls@gmail.com. You can find them online at www.BrevardBulls.org, or on Instagram at Brevard_Bulls_basketball. So here it is, third down coming up for VERO at the West Melbourne 14-yard line. It's 3rd and 5 with 2:40 to go. A big first down here for VERO could seal this game, especially if they can get in the end zone. 3rd down coming up first, 3rd and 5. Baker under center. Baker keeps trying to bounce it outside. Baker to the corner. Did he get the first? We'll have to see what they call. Very close there by Cordell Baker. And it's going to be 4th down and 1 for Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 10. Last shot here for West Melbourne, really, with only 2.5 minutes to play. And it's 4th and 1. They have to make the stop here to save their chance. Vero trying to put it away and get the first down and maybe a touchdown. Now, if you're Vero, you don't really need to score. You don't need to give them the ball back, really. If you get the first down here, you can just waste clock, as we're going to get a timeout from Vero Beach here with 2:32 to play. 19-18 the Indians lead. They'll have 4th and 1 at the West Melbourne 10 coming up after the timeout. It's going to be for a Super Bowl championship for all the marbles here for Vero Beach ahead of 4th down and 1.
Goodness gracious, Jackson. I never would have called having two of these back-to-backs go to the wire like this.
Well, it's the Super Bowls. The best teams in the area going to put on a show.
Yeah, but I've definitely been to some Super Bowls that were definitely lopsided.
Here we go. Biggest play of the game here. 4th down and 1. Vero Beach at the West Melbourne 10-yard line. Trying to get the first down to start sealing the game. Baker under center. 2.5 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. Vero Beach leads by 1, and they have 4th and 1. Baker under center. 4th and 1. Baker, hands off, number 7. And I think he picked it up with that first effort. And I think he got it. And I'll wait for the official call. First down and goal. Vero Beach picks it up. And they'll take over now at 1st and goal at the West Melbourne 7 with 2:20 and counting to go. And a huge play for Vero Beach. Now you don't have to rush into the end zone. You don't have to give them the ball back. Just run the ball and let the clock run. And right up the middle, up to the goal line, short. 2nd and goal, Vero Beach at the 1. Not even, with under 2 minutes to go in the Super Bowl. Second and goal, Vero Beach at barely even the 1-yard line. With a minute and a half to go, with a 1-point lead, Vero trying to put it away with a touchdown here. Now, if they give West Melbourne the ball back, who knows what could happen. The thing is, though, if they get the conversion, go up by 8, that'll do it. And Vero's going to take all the time they need here. A minute 10 and counting. And we'll see if they even snap it here. If they take the timeout, that's what they will do. So with 58 seconds to go, Vero takes the timeout to stop the delay game. Ahead of 2nd and goal at the 1 as the Indians looking to soak this one away and win yet another Super Bowl here in 9U over West Melbourne. After this, it'll be Melbourne and Vero Beach. So it's just timeout really to let that clock keep rolling down to the last minute. So they'll line it up for 2nd and goal at the 1 is Vero Beach. Now a touchdown by itself does not seal it. I mean, West Melbourne would get the ball back down 7 and having to go down the field with little time. Touchdown with the conversion would pretty much seal Vero's Super Bowl, or if they can run the clock out before then well, that would be pretty good as well. So 2nd and goal, Vero Beach at the 1-yard line. I mean, honestly, here they could go for the touchdown, or honestly, they could just go into victory formation if you're Vero Beach. But we'll see if they want the touchdown, because they could probably just take a knee here and let this one go. Second and goal, Vero Beach at the 1. Under a minute to go in the Super Bowl, and they will take the knee in victory formation. And the Vero Beach Indians are going to be back-to-back Super Bowl champions as they will win the 9U Super Bowl over West Melbourne 19-18 after converting a crucial one-point conversion. And that is the difference here from DC Roofing Stadium, in which Vero Beach has won the 9U Super Bowl. Well, we have a timeout on the field, so we'll have one more play here, but the knee in victory formation is out for Vero Beach. Didn't know any timeouts were left here by West Melbourne, so we'll have to see 1 or 2 more knees. But Vero Beach won the 8U Super Bowl, and now by 1 point and a few more knees will win the 9U Super Bowl as well, in a game that, again, I said the fact that the conversions weren't hitting for teams, and they finally got one to go, and that has been the difference. Their defense has stepped up, held West Melbourne, and now their offense is the one putting it away. 50 seconds to go in this one, and still in victory formation. They get it, and see if they make them take another. Well, this is 4th down, so if they do have to run a play, they'll probably have to try and get into the end zone, because take a knee, the clock will stop and it'll give it back. So we'll see if they make them run another play here. I think they will. 20 seconds to go here in the Super Bowl in 9U, as Vero just trying to soak this one away and win the Super Bowl. I mean, they're still in victory formation, but if they have to take any, it's not going to work. There's a flag on the field here. Hold on. The clock will stop with 4 seconds to go as they throw a flag and
delay game.
All right, so a procedural penalty there on Vero. 5 seconds to play in the Super Bowl. I think if you I think if you're Vero here, just snap it, run around, and then take a knee.
PA guy said, I don't know how West Melbourne's going to get this ball back unless their name is St. Thomas Aquinas.
I did not hear that. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that was funny.
Yeah, we don't really do that up here in the 3-2-1, so I don't think they're going to get a shot here.
You know, our refs are good at communicating clock with.
Yeah, and that'll do it. Now it's official. Vero Beach wins the 9U Super Bowl 19-18 on a 1-point conversion. And that's going to do it. I don't know what West Melbourne's discrepancy is here, but that game was over. Vero Beach seals it. And they win the game by 1 point, 19-18. Another great Super Bowl here today. Confetti raining down on the sideline for the Vero Beach Indians as they go back-to-back. And in 9U, they are the Super Bowl champions, 19-18 with a conversion. The 1-point conversion being the end of it all, number 7 with that deciding point. What a game. Cordell Baker having a great performance for him. And we'll have the trophy presentation here in a minute, as Vero Beach has now won 8U and 9U back-to-back, and they'll have a chance to go 3 in a row in 10U coming up against the Melbourne Chargers.
All right, so we're going to mute and let you watch the trophy presentation, and then we'll end the broadcast.